Hey, welcome back. So in this video, we will discuss about the numbers in JavaScript. Okay, all right. So here is our diagram here in case if you have seen the last video. Okay, all right. So yes, so this is our diagram. All right. So let's discuss about the numbers. Before doing so, I just wanted to show the comments in JavaScript. So what exactly is the comments? Comments are a piece of text just for our reference. Okay, it is not a valid code. Okay, so here as you can see inside of our console, I am not having anything here, right? So console is cleaned. So this is not evaluated as code. But in case if I just get rid of these two slashes here and save that, as you can see we are getting an error. To write a comment, what we have to do, we have to add two slashes here before our text, and that makes it a comment. All right, so in our case we can make this comment here. Also, if you want to create multi-line comments, what you can do inside of JavaScript, you can add a forward slash, then star, and as you can see VS Code is auto completing. So this is a comment as well. So this is a comment. All right, as you can see this is also a comment. Okay, so with that being said, why we use comments? Comments are for our reference. Okay, so in case if you are writing some very complex code, then you want to remember like, hey, what exactly this code is doing. So in that case we use comments for that. Also here I will be using comments extensively because I want to write many of the things. Like here I have written numbers, and JavaScript numbers are always 64-bit floating point numbers. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So these are comments. Now let's see a number in action. So console log. Remember we have installed the JavaScript snippets, so we can do CLG and hit enter. As you can see we are getting console log here. All right, so console log of 10. Okay, so as you can see we are getting 10. So 10 is a number here. All right, so this is an integer. Okay, then console log of something like 20.6. This is another number as well. This is a floating point number. Okay, all right, but here inside of the JavaScript, basically we are having only one data type, which is number. So this is a number and this is a number as well. So I can just show it to you real quick. We have a type of operator. So let's do type of and add a space. As you can see we are getting a number here. All right, so whenever you want to see a type of a thing or a variable, right, we can use the type of operator here. All right, so we are having this number here. Okay, so then what we can do, we can do some of the numeric operations as well. So console log, let's do 5 plus 6, we are getting 11. Let's do 5 minus 6, we are getting -1, and so on. Okay, then we can do also log of 5 times, so times 6 or 5 maybe, so we are getting 25, and then we can divide it as well. So console log, let's do 6 divided by 3, and we are getting 2 here. Okay, all right, so we can do basic operations, basic mathematical operations here. So with that being said, I will show you some of the other operators as well. One of them is the modulo operator. So CLG console.log, let's do 58 modulo, which is the percent sign, and let's do something like 3. Okay, hit save. As you can see we are getting 1. So what exactly is happening here? So the modulo operator basically divides 58 by 3. Okay, and then it returns us the remainder of that particular division. Okay, all right, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, so these are all of the numbers here. So what I'll do, I'll select everything and do control and forward slash. That will make a comment. Okay, so as you can see everything is now commented out here. All right, now let's move forward. Now here inside of the JavaScript, there are some of the limitations of the numbers as well. So basically we will have the integer precision and the floating point precisions here. So let's discuss about those. So while discussing about the numbers, we have to discuss about the integer precision and the floating point precision here. So let's do console log and let's do 99999 and so on. Okay, it's safe. As you can see, this is good. Okay, now I will add another 9 here. Okay, this is good as well. But now if I just add another 9, as you can see here, we are getting this one. Okay, so there are some of the limitations here, and here as you can see inside of the VS Code we are having these 3 dots. When I hover over this one, so numeric literals with absolute values equals to 2 to the power of 53 or greater are too large to be represented accurately as integers. Okay, so as you can see, this is how VS Code is suggesting us here. Okay, so VS Code in that way is very helpful. All right, so this is the integer precision here as well. Okay, now let's discuss about the floating point precision. So what I'll do, I will just comment out this one, and here I will do console log of 0.2 plus 0.3. okay, or let's do 0.1. so this one should be 0.3, right? But now if I just save that, as you can see we are getting 0.3000004. okay, so the floating point arithmetic is not always accurate. Okay, now you might be thinking, okay, this is not good, so how we can solve this problem? So we can solve this problem, we can multiply and divide it. Okay, and also here what we can do basically, as you can see we are having these number of operations, right? And these number of operations follows the rules which you might have seen before, which is pandas. Basically parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication and division. So JavaScript follows the pandas rule to basically find the correct order of operations. All right, so here what we can do, okay, so console log. So what I'll do, I'll open up the parenthesis here. 0.2 times 10 plus 0.1 times 10. Okay, all right, and then what I'll do, I will add these ones inside of the parenthesis as well, and then divide it by 10. Okay, if I just save that, as you can see Prettier is doing its job, and as you can see we are getting 0.3. okay, so it follows the PEMDAS rule to figure out the order of operations. All right, so this is how the integer and the floating point precisions work in JavaScript. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now one thing to point out here which I have forgotten is that after this one, so division, we are having another one, another operator, so CLG for the exponents. Okay, all right, so if I just do 5 double asterisk and 5, okay, as you can see we are getting 3125. So what exactly does that mean? It is meaning 5 to the power of 5. So it means here 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So in that way we can use the exponents as well. All right, so yeah, these are basically the numbers here. Okay, all right, so what I'll do, I'll just comment out this one as well, and I will comment out these ones as well. Okay, so in this video we have discussed about the numbers in JavaScript. In the next video we will be discussing about the infinity and not a number in JavaScript. Okay, all right.